Thinking Game Podcast. Let us know what you think in the comments. Today's episode: what is a sellout versus what is evolving? Sometimes
That's
people
the
get these.
question.
Sometimes people get these things mixed up. Sometimes they get blended. And sometimes is it based on fact or is it based on feeling? How you
Boy,
feel?
learning to separate feelings from facts is a hard thing to do in this world.
And people don't realize the world is based on data. I'm learning that every day in class, like this real estate class I'm taking. A lot of these things they do with the economy is based on demographics. That's data. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many people in this area? What's the income of this area? Can that area support this and that? You know what I'm saying? How much is that gonna cost based on data? Whether no matter how I feel, it's the data, you know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes, yeah, that can be they get on people's nerves sometimes. But we finna get into it and we're gonna warm up with something. Phil, what's going on, baby?
Yo, what's that, man?
What's up, big dog?
Yeah, I got it, man.
It rain didn't mess up today, did it?
Uh, Not really, but yeah, I was doing my
I
floors
just
and
can't get
stuff.
it to stop raining, boy. Man. Is it weird to be raining in June?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty that's pretty crazy, yeah. But yeah, man, you got Phil in the house, you got John in the house, you got Mike in the house. And once again, this episode is what is a sellout versus what is evolving. Sometimes people get emotional about that, they get touchy. One thing I saw that I thought was evolving, it is not being a sellout. Make that clear. Is shout out to Bobby, man. OG Bobby, man. And the video they did
Yeah.
of the Unity
Yeah.
video, that was dope.
Yeah.
That was evolving, you know.
Bobby and Fizio,
Yeah,
two
yeah.
well-known people.
Cause boy, it ain't no telling what them dudes have been through, man. in the
Yeah.
in the trenches, boy. Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool. That's what you call evolving.
Mm-hmm.
So warming up. Let me know what y'all think. Is this attorney? Y'all hear about that case in South Carolina?
Nah.
Which one with
About that
the
kid?
yeah,
About
I
that
heard about that. Why I followed that case hard, you know.
So what do you think about this attorney? Let me play a little bit. Do you think he's a sellout?
I asked him the direct question.
Or do you think
Looking
he
back
was
through
doing
your
his job?
investigation, as you have gone through and looked at the full file and looked at everything now, do you find it weird, odd, suspicious that a young man will go into a gas station without any money, with an empty book bag, pull it in the chamber, and then was looking like he was taking stuff off of the counter? I don't find that suspicious. I find that answer suspicious.
Do y'all think he was doing his job, or do y'all think he a sellout?
I definitely think he was doing his job, but it's hard not to feel a certain type of way because we're dealing with human life, and he's justifying the murder of a child.
Mm-hmm.
His job wants him to defend that man. That's what his job is, but he's playing a vivid picture, and it's hard to separate your feelings when a 14-year-old child dies.
So do you think he was
That
saying
deep
facts?
could
Or do
be
you
a
think
crime.
he was presenting facts, or you think he was just freestyling?
No. He was painting a picture. He presented facts, but he was framing it.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
like he said, the boy went in with no money.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, we don't have a lot of people can pay for stuff with their cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of times I ain't got nothing in my wallet but some memories and a debit card.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, am I walking in the store up to no good because I don't have money? You know, so he painted a picture. He came in there wanting to steal. He said it without saying it. He wanted.
Did you see the video? Did you see the video?
Yeah, I saw all of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think, Phil?
That the one that chased dude down?
chased him 130 yards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
There's a football and some. Shot him in his back, 2-on-1. The boy didn't steal anything. He obeyed all the store rules. He put his backpack down. You know.
Mm-hmm.
What you think, Bill?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go and say it. Man, you're a sellout. I don't care.
He said, "Do the
You're a
sellout."
sellout. He should have took the case, man. I don't care. He should have took the case. All money ain't good money. But sellout, sucker.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have my face attached to something like this.
Yeah.
Me, a black man going against a black boy in the black community, being the face of this. Like Johnny Cochran was the face of OJ, he'll be the face of this.
So y'all don't think like with law, we know the law has the blind over their eye. He has the blindfold over his eye. Is the law different than what we feel, or when you in the courtroom? Because I tell kids this all the time. When you put yourself in that position, it get tough when you get in that courtroom because a lot of stuff don't matter what we feel and what we think when it's in the streets. It changes when it's in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of black and white. Whether you didn't know or whatever the case may be, is what you did. It comes down to is what you did against the law or within the law.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's within the law, you good. If it's outside of the law, you bad. You know, you get caught on the bounds. There ain't no feelings. I don't care. No, but they will. If you put yourself in that position, the prosecutor will paint a picture.
Yeah.
But the prosecutor painted the picture too. It wasn't strong enough to beat the defense attorney though.
Man, money talks. But at the end of the day, if he didn't have nothing on him and he wasn't stealing and they still chase him down, that is crazy. That's crazy. And just because, and I know we didn't walk in plenty of stores looking at stuff like, let me grab this. Then you think about it like, dang, this stuff high. Put this back. Oh, you need this stuff. I go to another store.
Right.
And all they said turned out to be a lie. They said he pointed the gun, he turned around, he was in fear for his life. How was you in fear for your life when you shot him in his back? You know, shot him in his butt. He was bending down, shot him in the butt, and ended up going out through his heart.
So do y'all think the state could have did a better job, the state? Or do you think
the state painted themselves into a corner, right? They said it was murder or nothing. They should have put a manslaughter charge or something like that. That would have got a conviction. But it had to be murder, absolute murder, or nothing. And they had to go with nothing because it wasn't clear-cut murder. You know, negligent homicide, aggravated assault, manslaughter, even involuntary or voluntary manslaughter. I think they would have got a guilty plea. But when you're going for the top billing, they were going for that murder, all or nothing. And I think the prosecution, the state made a mistake on the charge. But, they can win a civil suit, though.
Yep.
Let's check. I want to hear this real quick. Let me know if y'all heard this.
Defending a pretty high-profile case that I think most of the world knows.
Let me turn that up a little bit if I can.
Yep.
So I just got done defending a high-profile case that I think most of the world knows about. And a lot of folks have been asking a lot of questions, and usually I don't talk about the cases, but in this situation, given the negative attention and the vitriol and the racist threats and the death messages that myself and my family, I thought I'd address some things. And one of the biggest ones people have asked me, why would you take on this representation? Now, first, I've been practicing law for over 25 years.
So they've been doing law for 25 years.
And actually throughout that entire time, I've represented 3 African-American males who are accused of raping a little white girl. I have represented an individual who was accused of killing a person.
Can't hear.
I know, man. I can't turn up no loud. I think it's just the video. So he's just pretty much saying, like, man, I've been doing law for over 25 years, man. I didn't defend even crazier cases than this. and this one got more attention than those. I would tell kids is anybody times when you go into these different careers, man, this could be the blowback sometimes. It may be the case of your life, but it may be the blowback. You may not be on the side of the people though, or whatever, if that's where you want to be at, you know. When you talk about selling out or evolving, he could have been looking at this as an evolvement of his career, and everybody else could be looking at it as being a sellout. You know, it just depends on where you stand on that side.
He got to think about that too. You got to think the people you represent, right? I represent anybody, but you got to think anytime you defend those cases like sex offenders and things like that, you're going to get the backlash. You're going to get the negative side of it, you know,
Right.
and thinking, hey, you got to look at it. Is it worth, is the money or the positive spin or positive?
So is there a difference though? Is there a difference then like somebody like Johnny Cochran representing OJ and getting him off? Is there a difference? Or is it's just because of race?
No. It's not a race.
What's the difference?
He was basically siding with a man going against a child. This person is a child murderer. He got to look at the backlash of the court of public opinion. Was it worth that for his business? Only time will tell.
Right.
Does that make people say, man, that's a real good lawyer? He got dude off, and I know he was guilty. That's good because people going to want to get off. They're going to hire him. Or is it bad? Nobody wants to deal with him because of that. Only time will tell.
What do you think, Bill?
Yeah, exactly what John said. Like, all money ain't good money at the end of the day.
It ain't, but I think too when go ahead. I was trying to cut y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
I don't think it's
all money not good money.
Following defending that man like that.
Yeah, all money not good money, but when you start being in an attorney realm, you can't look at it from a biased place because you're representing the law. I'm just saying because I went to law school, they talked about this, and it's not about whether he did it or not. It's about defending your client, that they putting their trust in you and they freedom in your hands. You know.
No,
no matter how you feel about
the court of public opinion.
No, they don't care. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In law school, it's not about the court of public opinion.
Your emotions don't care. Your business, your name. You're going to put your name behind something like that. If the court of public opinion say you guilty, that's just like Stephon Diggs and the decisions he make affect his career. That affects your career. Either time will tell. No matter what you morally or ethically think about your profession, but if the court, the court of public opinion sees you as morally bankrupt, the backlash ain't worth it.
I will say this. I'm not taking this side. I'm saying there are a lot of lawyers who public is considered morally bankrupt, but in the law world, they are filthy rich.
Yeah, if you're good, you're good. You know, I want the person. They ain't got more. That's gonna get me off. You know, but I do. But some people.
So what's wrong with him on that though? What's wrong with the Asian dude on that though?
No, the Asian dude is not wrong for wanting a good lawyer. We're not.
But some people, that's what I'm trying to say. We talking about the feeling, like separating fact from feeling.
The Asian dude was wrong for what he did, but not wrong for wanting to get off.
Right.
Not wrong for hiring the best.
Yeah, we're just looking at all angles of it. That's pretty much what we're doing, looking at all angles. Sometimes you got to see every angle. Sometimes you're just looking at it from that one way.
But I think the lawyer didn't see it from all angles. He saw it. This will be a good win or a difficult case. I can show my skills.
So do you pay him to lose? If you're the agent, do you pay him to lose? To say, no, I'm gonna go in there.
No. You the agent, you do whatever it takes. If you gotta call dude a crackhead, if you gotta say he was a thief, if you gotta show his permanent record, he made D's in math, you do whatever you can to get off.
Go ahead. What about to say, Bill?
Oh man. At the end of the day, he's still a sellout. And dude to try to say something, he'll sell out too.
Especially that second dude is selling out too.
And I can look at it. I look at stuff from all different angles. But at the end of the day, you're still wrong. Now your kids got to go through stuff like, ain't your daddy the MF that got
Yep.
this go boy? Yeah.
He had to deal with that.
Hey,
You don't think Johnny Cochran had to live with a lot of stuff, man?
yeah,
No.
You know, say
This-
off. You don't think Johnny
this
Cochran?
is
yeah, but
This is a super high profile case, and OJ can pay
But
that
it's
way.
still getting somebody off that the public thought even black people thought that he murdered.
he did.
But they don't care. OJ didn't murder a child, though. He didn't murder a child.
He
And
did,
it
man.
wasn't,
He
and it
did.
wasn't black against white. You know, this is
Yeah, it
another
was.
thing.
It was racial. It was very racial. Yes.
But
They
Yes.
hated him for being that.
He
But
won the case. He beat the case because Mark Furman was considered a
he was
racist. He
dirty.
said
No,
racist
yeah,
stuff.
he was dirty. Like he was dirty.
Yeah.
He was planting evidence and all this stuff. That's what
Yeah.
faulted the
Yep.
case. But
Yep.
this is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
that's a child.
So how many lawyers
that
do we
he
know in
murdered
Little
in the
Rock?
street.
How many lawyers have we heard of Little Rock that got like dudes that really sold dope, got them off?
Who cares?
Nope.
That's lawyers.
Oh,
That's
so now it's
drugs.
okay. It's no different. It's no different.
It is a difference when you kill a child in the
Sure.
street, running from somebody.
Sure.
You know,
But I'm
it's a
saying
difference.
lawyers look at stuff different than we do, man. They just wired that way. I'm just telling you. When I went to
Yeah,
law school
but
for the tour,
he-
they do.
He's going to lose the battle. Now the public sees him a certain way.
Because most
Now,
of the
it-
public not gonna pay his retainer fee. That's what I'm telling you. Most public not
But
gonna pay.
guess what? Guess what? The public is his. This where his clients come from.
Mm-hmm.
This
But
the
I'm saying the
citizen.
public just
public-
reacting and stuff. I don't think that'd be the ones
Say,
that go
boy,
to him though.
boy sold his soul for a few $100,000.
Exactly. And like I say, Johnny Cochran, that made him more desired. Johnny Cochran gambled and he won. I think dude in this case gambled and he gonna lose. But we'll see.
He's off.
Crap
We'll
out.
check back into it. We'll check back into it. I tell you who should have got him, Carmelo Anthony of Texas. That's what we need to get. He need to get dude, man. Boy.
I
So
don't think dude can handle the Carmelo case.
boy. Let's talk about that. What is selling out in y'all opinion? What is that? What is selling out? In y'all opinion.
You'll do anything to sell out your people. Money, it don't matter.
Or
Anything.
sell out anything. Your family. You know,
So
the opportunity is greater than what you hold dear to you. Whatever your code is, you don't have one. Because if the money and the opportunity is good enough, you will sell your own child. They're selling
So
out.
what is not a sellout that people? What is something people think is a sellout that's not selling out? What y'all think?
Like let's say, stop selling drugs to go back to school. You tried to develop yourself. You didn't condemn the street life. You chose better for yourself. But it looks like you trying to be goody two shoes and turn your back on us. No, I just tried to better myself. I didn't tell you to do something. Maybe move into a better neighborhood and settle out. You know, maybe I go to a church. Now I go to Sunday school. Now I'm going to set out.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted to spiritually uplift myself.
Well, when you give your life to Christ, you selling out because that's the best way to sell out. If you're gonna sell out to anything, you definitely.
But you staying true to yourself and the more God, right?
Right,
You-
but it's
you're
you still
not
selling out
you-
because you're giving up all the things that you think that you want to do, or you deem necessary. You're giving it up to live this within the standard of Christ. So
But I don't think
it's a
you're-
good sellout. I'm saying it's a good
I don't
sellout.
think it's selling out because you're not backstabbing. You're not changing.
Yes,
You're
I
not
get what you're saying.
flipping.
But in the hood, but in the
you
streets, though, they
nothing.
think you're selling out. In the streets, though, they think you're selling
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Because you went from one extreme. See, that's the people they had to understand. Just to go from one extreme to another isn't selling out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but turning your back and betraying somebody to get ahead that is selling out. So that's a good point. To so many people, changing is selling out because you weren't on it. It's just change. You
So
know,
it's challenging. It's challenging your community to do better. Is that selling out?
No,
Like what Bill Cosby did when he was telling dudes to pull their pants up and stuff? Was that selling out?
nah,
No.
not that part.
People thought he was selling out. I'm telling you, people thought he
but
was
when
selling out.
but
You know
when
what
he,
I'm saying?
but I think the way Bill went about it, it was looking like he was selling out.
How do you
Like,
go about it? It's like so many ways to go
it's,
about something, though. It's
it
weird.
is.
That's
As weird as like the fine line. Like if you know,
yeah.
you know. Like and it's a big difference between being a sellout and evolving. Like y'all
Yeah, we
say,
finna talk about evolving too. Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Like just
Yeah,
because
I think the condemnation sometimes people will see that as a setup.
And you have to ask that question. Depends on the person. What does condemn mean? Like everybody, some people can't take criticism at all. Some people can. Some people view it as okay, I need to do better. Some people looking like, oh man, you judging me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
some
like a
people
prison. It's crazy. It
think
get crazy out here.
accountability is condemnation.
Yeah.
We just said you made a mistake, and we call you on that. Now we the bad guys because we called you on your mistake.
Like what's some examples of people that sell out in y'all opinion? Like I say Clarence Thomas, dude is probably one of the biggest sellouts.
Yeah, like an example would be like Louis Farrakhan telling you all this stuff. He married a white woman, he eat pork and stuff like that. That would be weird. Like
boy, be careful, boy. You're gonna have us.
Yeah, I definitely think he's the opposite of selling out. This is the man who stands on what he says and he lives what he wants.
Let me ask y'all this.
He's the perfect example. That's why him turncoat would be so shocking. Because
what think about Ben Carson?
Sell out.
Yeah. It really feels
dude,
like
neurosurgeon. He won our best. He a neurosurgeon. You think he'll sell out, man?
He got good, but he had get good by stepping on his own people. And every time he gets a chance to say something negative about what his people are doing, true or not true, he always twisting the knife. Let's say 2 people get shot. He gonna say the people get shot, and he gonna twist the knife. He gonna add this little 2 cents here and there, but he don't think he just doing what's best for him. But it's a way to go about doing things. You don't have to be the chief token Republican just because you're a black neurosurgeon.
That's true. What do you think? What's some examples, Phil, you can think of?
I don't know. Once I hear names, I'll be like, "Yep, sell out."
He doing what he see it.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
But and sell out too, like when you was rapping, when you was gutter, it was all good. But now you up the same thing.
Y'all think Gucci? Y'all think Gucci? He think Gucci?
Nah, that's evolving. That's evolving.
That's evolving.
That's evolving.
I agree. That's evolving. Yeah. What do you think? Oh, damn, I need to get that whack, man. Let me find it real quick, man.
I reserve the right to call people sellouts till I really see it. Like Peel said, I know when I see
it.
I seen some with Whack 100. I don't know if I sent it to y'all. No, I did. I sent it to Peel. Let me go find it real quick. Right here. Let's do that. Y'all think he Whack 100, man? Y'all think he's selling out, man? Let me turn this up. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
And I may catch some flack from this. To my Don moves, to my keyways, my power rules, my grooves. Listen, this thing started for a positive reason. It shifted to a negative. On the leadership of most people that had a 5th grade mentality. Most people who didn't even understand what escrow was, a credit score was, who didn't understand, right, that there was a real world, who was using fear and manipulation to dominate our own people.
What y'all think so far? Y'all think he being for real, or you think because most dudes from the streets just say he talking crazy, man? But I think
Whack have his moments, but what he's saying was real. He have his moments. He's still on them.
I think dude's just one of the greatest entertainers that we've seen.
And it's been
No,
over
I
4,
think he
5
said so much
decades.
stuff for shock value. I think
Yes,
that
it won't say. Yeah, for
is
sure.
in the sense the definition of selling out, because he'll say whatever he gonna say for clicks or whatever's
Yeah.
popular or whatever's profitable, he's gonna be behind. He's gonna
Yeah.
put his 2 cents in on it. It ain't always coming from a good place.
Yeah.
That we continue to practice these ways. Listen, bro, this nigga cooking. At some time, we got to stop and realize the blind is leading the blind. We following the lead of somebody who has lost himself. We follow the lead of somebody who can't even fucking read and write. So we follow the lead of somebody who's getting the goddamn satisfaction of saying, you do this, you do that, because over the years, people have fabricated and made up stories about who this man was when really he got high when he was 19, shot a motherfucker in the liquor store and caught life and came in here and sat on the yard, and you really don't have a resume to have the right rank and respect that they're giving you. But because of all bullshit and buffoonery, this is what we giving them. So at some point, we got to say, you won't fit us no more, because the route you guide us is going to lead us to a hellhole. If it start wrong, it's going to end wrong.
Yeah, that's real right there, boy.
So, like this is my key point with him.
Yeah.
One video or one clip, he'll say something intelligent or profound, and then the next day he'll be saying something.
Yo, Ray J,
about
that's
women,
Pyru. He Pyru, man. You know, he's stupid.
or he'll be hitting somebody on a podcast. Like,
Yeah.
which one are you? You know, you never would know which one.
I get the angle that he's saying though, and I think in our community, man, we really don't put, especially when you're in the streets, because like you said, fear manipulation. A lot of dudes, there's some dudes that really good and know how to use fear manipulation. You know, people talk about respect all the time, but a lot of times in the streets, you got to have respect with fear manipulation, not just pure respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I think the tough part about growing up, if you grow up in a family unit and they teach you how to be courteous and respectful, but don't teach you the other side of when somebody is being disrespectful, how to handle that, it get blurry sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You may end up crashing out because you don't know how to do both sides. You know what I'm saying? Because some people take advantage of that. You know, they like even in the corporate world, you may be courteous, you may be, yes ma'am, no ma'am, you're kind, but then you meet the manager from hell, somebody that talking crazy to everybody. You don't know how to handle that because you haven't been taught that. You always taught to be respectful and courteous in your family unit. You know what I'm saying? But then when you go outside of that family unit, you know what I'm saying, you're not taught how to deal with that side of people that's not respectful and courteous. You know what I'm saying? I think that get crazy too.
Life will show you what you need.
Yeah.
You can prepare your kids for all the trouble you had, and then they grow up and face totally different challenges.
I think the most interesting thing what he said too is you following behind people that really can't even read. They're not even literate. But when you in the hood though, like I've seen, you're not gonna challenge the dude if he can't read. Sometimes the dude, he could be trying to tell you how to do something, you know he can't read, but who gonna say something to him? Unless you want to get knocked out.
But like I said, the other thing, strength. Nobody gonna have everything. So he may not be able to read, but like you said, he might be a fear and manipulation master.
Yes.
He 100%. Got a PhD in that. So you telling me you can't learn from a man who can't read or write, but he got tons of experience in other stuff, drug selling, cars, stealing, murdering people. He got all the experience, but he lacks reading skills. You can read, but you can't talk your way out of paper bag.
Boy, for real. And then a lot of times, like he said to a lot of dudes, they send off like they got this reputation, but when you really get down to it, they really don't have a reputation. It's because they portray this thing like a lot of when you think about a lot of the street dudes, how many of them really put in the pain? Like out of probably like 10% out of 100% dudes in the streets, maybe 10% they like really put in that kind of pain.
Well, yeah, like with the street life, like years, you gonna have it. If you sell drugs for maybe a year, maybe you don't have no pain, but you can't sell drugs 4 years, 10 years, and talking about you ain't went through no pain. You must have been a snitching
I'm
boy.
talking about like two
You
dudes
do
who like the dude he said like a dude just he not no killer, but he went to jail for murder, but it was because he shot somebody at a liquor store because he was geeking out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he'll go in jail like he a killer though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he
to try
got
to get through jail. You know,
you got to use, you got to get through jail. So that's another skill. So learn what your teachers are. Like, you don't try to learn law school or the law from a mechanic, and you don't try to learn mechanic because you're a good lawyer. Now you know how to fix cars. No, I'm going to the mechanic to learn how to fix cars.
I'm sure.
And I'm going to the lawyer to learn how to.
Like I'm sure Peel probably seen this before. How many dudes from the South, when they out of the South, they use the South as a reputation, like they big and bad. But then when somebody from the South see him, man, this dude ain't do nothing in the South. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he used his neighborhood.
You ever seen that? I know Peel see that growing up dude. Like, man, that dude didn't put in no work in the South. Who is this dude, man? You know what I'm saying?
We seen a bunch.
Well,
oh man,
I had a homeboy. He had a good reputation on the streets, but at school, boy, he was bottom of the barrel. It was bottom of the totem pole. They was picking on him and everything. But you gotta live. Everybody gotta.
Well, yeah, damn. Hey, boy.
About Peel laughing. You see that
That
too
boy-
many times. Like, hey man, you over there on the West Side talking about the South, boy. You ain't put in no work. You gonna make us look bad over there, man.
Couldn't even get out the porch, man. Be like me. I was on the sidewalk. Y'all can have the streets. I tried it, but I wasn't good.
I'm a civilian, man.
I wasn't good at it.
Yeah. So before we get into the evolving, man, let's talk about what JJ was talking about this before we got online. How the bust downs make the world go round. Peel be talking about it be the dudes, man, be playing with their feelings, man. We gonna play this video, man. Tell what you think, man.
What time or day or night or it is. If I call you, pick up. It could be 13:25 in the morning. I don't give a fuck. Pick up that phone and I'll call. I'm trying to fuck. I'm trying to get, what are we doing?
I'm trying to get,
I'll call that nigga real quick. I'll call that nigga right now. I'm trying to suck your like, hello? Wait, can you hear me? Don't hang up. Hurry up. I'm trying to suck that. Where you at?
All right. Have you ever got that phone call before? That kind of phone call before?
No, sir.
When you was younger, you ever got that kind of phone call before?
They want what they want. But you got to think about it. I talk to a lot
People
of men.
think this not real. I was trying to tell my wife this when we was younger. People think this stuff don't happen. Like if you never been in a game like that, some people never played in the game like that to know that this stuff. It's people out there that's really like this. You know, I don't think she really playing around. There's people out there that's really like this.
Yeah.
You know?
And men say they don't like that, and they end up right. They end up paying all the bills, but they gotta buy their wife roses, cook dinner, and do all this stuff maybe to get mad.
Boy.
And she wouldn't ever say it like that. Well,
Right.
I don't know. It's not our anniversary. So you can't have sex what you want when you want to, but you want that choir girl. You want that church girl. No, give me a retired bus down in the week. Because I don't want to be unhappy. You know, I don't want to be ashamed of my desires because I got the woman.
So do you think
I
do you think as a young man it will be wise not to be exposed to this lifestyle or that bust down behavior before you get married? Because you can't miss what you never had, or if you get exposed to it, it kind of mess you up because now you know the tricks that's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
So I'm gonna lower the standard for my wife. Because I ain't never experienced nothing. So I got her plain Jane vanilla tail because
are you raising the standard if she don't want to do it though? Would you think that we talking about how I'm treating females and stuff?
Now I'm married to a woman who don't want to kiss me, don't want to suck no. thing, you know. Now I bet, and that's a good one.
Y'all talk how dudes be mean
She
to women.
good now. She good now because she don't want to do these things that I like, and I'm wrong for liking what I like, and she's right for not doing to her husband, not wanting to satisfy my desires. Now I feel like a pervert in my own house where I pay bills.
So what if she tell you she never was in that lifestyle? She never did those things before. What do you think? What do you say?
She
It's
lying.
your fault. It's your fault. No,
She lying. She lying.
and
I don't
it's your-
believe you. You need more people. She dancing on you.
Hey,
Bill, that's a good point.
nah,
But
I
it's
don't
your
believe
fault
nothing.
as a being. You picked a woman. She said she, whether you believe her or not, she said, "I don't do that. I don't
Have you
like."
ever told a girl that before? Like when you was young, have you ever told a girl that before? You too old to tell me that you don't do that. Like we too old. Like you 18, 17, okay, we 18, we young, but you 25, 26, come on now, cut it out.
Yeah,
Cut it
I'm
out.
divorced, and
Cut it
I
out.
met a woman that I had met before, you know, and she said, I'm be celibate. Hey, guess what? I don't all the religious and spiritual reasons why, and that's good. I would never tell you to go against God, but we're trying to get married to see where this relationship gonna go, and you wanna be 35, 40 years old and just not have sex.
I thought you said dating with a purpose is cool. I thought you said dating
Spiritually,
with a purpose was cool, man. I thought you said that was cool, man.
spiritually, that's right. That's the right thing to do. I would never tell you to go against God. But you know,
What they go there?
yeah, for me, that's just not what I want. Cause if you get in the marriage, let's say we get married, and then, well, I'm kind of in my way that I don't want to really have sex like that now. You said wait till marriage. I waited till marriage. Now we married. You don't want to use your mouth. You don't want to use your hands. You don't want to do nothing for like because
I grew up coaching.
Like why are we getting what's going on?
Boy, you only knew about coaching. My wife. If you only knew about coaching, you would not be saying it now. Let me stop.
That's what they be saying.
If you only knew.
That's
Boy, I need to get that pat of the bell. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, man. But yeah, those calls do happen in real life in that single game, man. Whew.
Marry the woman that makes you feel like a man. Marry the woman that's available. I know men think they're winning something, and when they get that woman off the shelf, they're surprised that was unavailable, and now she's unavailable for you. But guess what? When you get married, she's still gonna be unavailable because she's not that woman.
What do you think for men? Like, do you think like I guess it sounds kind of corny, but do you think size matter? Like if you really lay down the wood, do you think that would change a woman? Like some women they be trying to come guarded. If they get the wood, they change, they let their guard down. Like, wait, I wasn't expecting this. Now I wasn't expecting Sammy Sosa. I was expecting more, like a minor league. But when you show them that you major league, does that change?
Let's say long run, right? You talking about long run. Let's say if you was a big man around town, right? Yeah. Now you gotta when she in the mood, you think she can fit this inside her, she can fit this Coke can in her, if she not in the mood, she frustrated, had a hard day, the bills ain't paid like they're supposed to be, we all had that person. They came to us when they needed something.
Right, for sure.
This is like that big thing she chased down. Now she got it, and she don't want to surface it. She ain't even tuning. She get the hot rod, but she won't even tune it up.
Yep.
That's all. Ladies, that man, that you fought all these women for. But now you got that big car in the garage, and he don't want to drive it.
So I'll ask y'all this, from a fair place. I'm not gonna like to come crazy, but it was a post I seen where it's a lot of women that saying that they are with their husbands or they've been married for a while, and they just don't. They feel like that their pleasure needs are not being met, and they feel like the dude just keep going. And I think from a fair place, when you ask them this, like sometimes I say this in a reply to see what they say. Like, how does a man know what you like if you don't tell him what you like?
Well,
It'll be torture. It almost be like torture. Because some people use that as a way out to try to not to do stuff.
Right.
They're not being honest about it. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, what you think, bro?
To answer your question, y'all don't have to excuse me. The problem is you ain't letting them cheat. That's what it is. You ain't
You said
letting them
what?
cheat. You ain't letting them cheat. Any man to cheat, he gonna come home and be like,
boy,
yo.
No, I say this to women, like, if I take you to a restaurant and I just order you a steak, you're gonna say, wait a minute, you didn't even ask me what I wanted. It's kind of like the equivalent to me taking you somewhere and ordering for you, and I never even asked you what you like. I just ordered.
Yeah, some women like that, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but
but see, me, I got a high appetite, right? So
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
going to always say, hey, what can I do better? What if I'm not getting what I want, what do I need to do for you to get what I need? So I'm willing to try everything, go in the extra effort. I'm open to a lot of things,
Because
within reason.
From my experience being younger, these kind of chicks that's right here, they know what it takes to get them there. They'll actually tell you.
Yep.
They give you instruction manual. I don't want to do something. So I want you to choke me. I want you to put me in the figure 4 leg lock, and then I want you to put me in the ankle breaker. Then I'm there.
And then you can get whatever you want after that,
See? You see what I'm saying? Then
But there are women that don't know. You ask them that. I don't know.
Get something like
Oh,
you get
that's
something
so
like
irritating.
this.
A woman
don't
that don't know what she want or like,
Yeah.
Well, I'm shy and all that. I don't really know.
And then they tell you, just try some. And then when you do that, now you traumatizing me. You told me to try some.
Why you was doing all that with your finger? Why you do that with your leg?
Oh man! All right, man. Let's get back to we just put out. Okay, what are examples of evolving that people don't realize?
Sometimes when another person grows in the same friend group, if you ain't get healthy, if the people in your group ain't get a healthy self-image, they start vilifying you or the other person in the group for getting better.
Right. That's true.
Man, why'd you have to go to law school? You was already in finance. You got to go do that and you got to do that. Like, man, instead of congratulating you, one more.
What about you, Bill? What you think?
Examples like still people still doing the same stuff you were doing in high school or early 20s. You know what I'm saying?
High school, you was the man, homie.
Like going to clubs every week, man. Don't nobody do that no more. They go to lounges maybe once a month or twice a month. You know what I'm saying? Something small, or hang out with family a little bit more. What the family they created more.
Yeah.
Those are like small examples, but
my beard almost all white. And I be seeing people in the 55, 60 now. They still want to go to the club. They still want to do that.
I think that's the tough part about entertainment business. You start it and you get so good at it. Can you really evolve? Like you think about Tina Turner, she was 65, 68 on stage doing Proud Mary rolling with heels on. Can you imagine how tired she was?
Yeah.
And you want to do something else, but you can't. But you can't do nothing else because that's what everybody know you for. So you really can't evolve,
Yeah, she evolved. You know what I'm saying? She probably had about a 2 or 3 career run, but hey, she moved up out of the United States and Where's she stay in Australia or something? Australia?
Europe. Yeah, you know she by. But I'm saying she still was old performing though. You still got to perform though.
Yeah, I mean,
On
if they
stage.
can't,
Yeah, but she was everybody can be like her and had a body like that, you know. And I'm not saying like sexual body. I'm like staying. Your body is your tool.
So you think
Keeping it tool
at
sharp.
60, she still like doing the primary turn and shuffling on stage with heels on? At
Yeah.
60 something years
I
old.
That's
don't know
60
if she probably liked it, but
No, I don't think she
being
did.
producing on a level like Mick Jagger.
Yeah, don't nobody say nothing about that. Well,
It's
he-
still singing.
Right.
You know, yeah, you still a Rolling Stone. Like
I think
they
they
can
all
do it. Like me can be
Yeah, they-
dude 86 years old. It's
Still
okay
right.
when he do it.
And you still think he hitting notes? You still think he hitting them notes like he was in his 20s? Nope.
But they gonna
But-
pay to see it.
But comparison into Thief of Joy.
So do
know.
you think if they wish they could stop and still make the money, do you think they would do it, or you think they'll still perform?
They get no. There's fun. It becomes fun.
Mm-hmm.
At 80 years old, it becomes fun.
Man, when you been doing
Going to
something,
the
for-
getting up 8 in the morning, sound
See,
checks.
See, you want to put
Traveling.
in a box. You think an 80-year-old should look like this or should
No,
do
no,
that.
no, no, no. I'm saying
Retirement-
the grind. I'm talking about
retirement
the
sometimes-
grind of it. I'm talking about the grind of it.
It's exercise. Like retirement
Okay.
sometimes is death.
yeah,
To
Okay.
sit
I get
down
it.
and not make money and just say, I guess I made enough money. I guess it's
What you
time
think?
to
You
stop
think-
going.
How long y'all
Time to
think
stop
Boosie?
being physical.
How long you think Boosie gonna be able to do it for?
tell you about 50 or 60.
He about 50,
Yeah,
69.
No,
he
Boosie
gonna-
on
yes.
his nuts. Boosie, all right.
Nah, he in his 40s,
Nah.
bro.
No,
Boosie,
You
all right.
don't think so?
Nah, Boosie.
He's all right.
He almost got 8 years on him, but
No, he don't. I'm
thing
telling you.
is,
He don't.
Boosie ain't
No,
put out an album in a long time.
No,
That's true.
They
No.
still play Set It Off for the Club.
they play those songs, but Boosie dropped it. He didn't drop like every year.
Yeah, he's 43.
That's why I say he about our age.
43, yeah. How much longer you think he can do it for? He's 43.
It-
Traveling.
50 or 60.
Especially traveling to them small towns and stuff,
Easily.
too, boy. He's going like
They-
in the trenches.
Dude,
Because in the
I always
trenches,
feel
you got to
like
be
somebody's
careful. Like
watching.
when the security guard that he getting sued by, right? Hit him in the head with a hookah thing or whatever. The security guard probably provoked him.
And
You know
it wasn't him
You get
because
tired
it
of
was
that
somebody
stuff. You
else.
just want to go do your shows and go home. You get tired of this stuff, man. People try to provoke you. They're trying to money grab you.
Yeah,
You know, so they
as
can just
soon
charge you with
as soon
assault.
as you get tired and you don't want to do it no more, that's when you die. It's a lot of one hit wonders still performing that one song.
That
That's
one
true.
song.
That's it. So about regular people of evolving, what y'all think about regular people? No, we talking about celebrities. Regular people.
Regular people, it's this 60-year-old woman on Facebook that you see. She's 60 years old. She had a doctorate degree. You know, nobody said, well, it's 60 years old. She feel like going to class. She went to class. She got the degree. No matter if it's honorary or not. She kept going. She kept trying.
No, I'm saying the grind. I'm saying the grind of getting to the performance. The performance is fine, but the preparation that it takes to get there. That's what I'm saying. You get tired of it. Just like your NBA players, I want to play on the field. But I could just go to the stadium and play on the field. That's cool, but I gotta do meetings and stuff, and
Like-
this I gotta do these, OTAs and stuff like that. You get tired of that stuff. That's what I'm saying.
You see Kevin Hart and you were like Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey older, but they grind, making all them shows, waking up at 5 o'clock in the
And
morning.
that's like
It's
five.
keeping-
That's like a 5% of the most comedians,
No,
and that's
no,
good. I'm
it's
not saying nothing
keeping-
wrong.
Just because he's doing it, it's keeping him going.
Sure.
You know. So when you're young, you grind to survive. When you're old, you grind to stay alive.
Right.
It's
That's
not
real
about
right
the
there.
money no more. You got to do something.
Yep.
Yeah. You got to maintain the lifestyle with Steve. It's definitely about the money. You got to maintain the lifestyle. That he live.
Yeah, because his is a little different, but yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely about the money.
Yeah.
If it wasn't about the money, he wouldn't be doing it. I promise.
But Steve is a good person to see. He made a lot of mistakes.
So being in our 40s, when people say it's not about the money, do you think that's like all the way true, or you think people just say that to try to, just feel better mentally? Because as you grow older, stuff costs more money. Insurance costs money. Healthcare costs money.
Yeah, your
You know what
earning
I'm saying?
potential go down. You know, you can't.
You said what?
Your earning potential go down. You can't go
Yeah.
work 7 doubles straight. You know, and make the overtime like that.
That's true.
But it's operating costs. You got to know this is my minimum I can make.
Yeah.
You know, and when you can make that in your sleep, money's not a problem. Money's not everything. But if you're struggling, working your hardest to make that minimum,
part of the pie.
it's a
major part of the pie. It ain't everything, but it's a major
money
part
can
of the
solve
pie.
98% of my problem.
98. I can raise a little higher. 98.
Niggas all 98%, man, for real.
Yeah,
So,
especially if you got morals and principles. Sure.
Are there a group of personalities that see evolving and selling out? Like I would say, like when you think about some of these rappers, the entourage, right?
Yeah.
When they see the rapper evolve, like I'm not for to carry you. You've been with me for 10 years, and you want me to carry you for another 10 years?
Yeah.
But if you don't carry them no more, it's like now you selling out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they could have learned some stuff like you did, they could have learned how to produce. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to do something different. You know what I'm saying? You just sit around and let you collect money. Like I've never been like that. Maybe it's a pride thing, but just wait on another dude to give you money is weird, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about that?
And I've been sick, you know. My family hung in there for me, you know, and I ain't ever just been like, hey man, I'm gonna need X and O for rent or whatever, you know. God helped me through. I bowed down to him, but luckily I didn't ever have to go to a man, but like, man, my rent a little short, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think that's it.
Yeah, I agree with y'all saying, man.
Well, Pac said, I'm a Muslim now. No more dope game. Oh, you're a sellout, man. You're a Muslim now, man. You know.
Like
But you gotta realize who there for you at night.
Yeah.
Only God was there for him, you know. So
some people there for you because you in their world. They there for you in their world. But when you change worlds, though, they probably ain't gonna be for you no more. It's just you in a different world. That's just how it go. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if they've been
that's loyalty, you know. You gotta.
Sometimes loyalty is only for a certain amount of time with certain people in certain worlds. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
loyalty is only when you're on the streets.
Loyalties come with a price. You know, you gotta pay your membership dues.
Like all those dudes with Pooh Shiesty, are those dudes gonna be loyal to him? Those other 8 dudes that's in it, they gonna be loyal to him?
I don't know. Only time will tell.
Yeah. And if you
gotta be a certain in the history of cases, there have never been 9 black dudes that stood solid. It never been.
Don't say black dudes because there ain't never been 9 people. Period.
They do. You know them biker clubs. You know them biker clubs and stuff do that. Like the Hells Angels.
What's some boys that was with Bobby Shmurda? They whole gang stood tall.
I thought one of them ratted.
No sir.
I thought one of them did.
No,
I think Smart said one of them did.
No.
See, you give the devils the Hells Angels the benefit of doubt. They did it, but you heard.
I thought I heard him in the Vlad TV say that one of them. I thought I heard him in the Vlad TV said one of them.
One of them decided to take it to trial and got that 50.
Oh, okay. That's what happened. He took it to trial. Okay, he did. Oof.
Yeah, when everybody else copped out.
Woo.
You know
Boy, you crazy. We were talking about that yesterday, last podcast, Phil. You gotta know when to take a plea deal, man. You gotta know, man.
That's all that was.
Trying to be Mr. Big, I gotta go. I'm going to trial. I'm gonna go to trial.
Everybody else like, nah, we take that.
He ain't tell you about the end of that rap song when you get that 50 piece. He ain't tell you about that. Can you imagine doing it in this cell? Like, man, I should have took that plea deal, man. I got a 50 piece I gotta do, man.
Yeah.
And I ain't got no honey mustard to eat it with, man. I gotta do all 50. Man.
But that's what happens. You gang, you know.
Yeah, boy.
Gang.
Yeah, man. Is it still like that in gangs? You can't get out, you gotta die out? Is it still like that? Or is it changed?
I don't know. I'm a civilian. I don't know.
Be a civilian. You know, back in the
Hey,
day, they
the
said
world
you
a
can't
big.
get
Hey,
out.
the world a big place now. You know,
It's
Yeah,
different. I don't know what rules they got now.
that's
man, you
funny.
move. Like I don't know about nothing. You move 3 states over. You move to Kansas, Wichita, and be a civilian.
Yeah. So talking to somebody about change, like if you're in a bad place in your life, you want to do something different because I'm thinking we all been there. What do you think about making decisions with precision? I think I talked about this last night on my podcast, but I want to talk about that with y'all. When you're trying to get out of the mud, man.
So the first thing people do, and then blame the other people. Nobody wants to help me. You can't ask people in the mud how to get out the mud.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. That's a
Because
good one.
they would be out the mud if they knew. You
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah.
that's like mentorship, you know, going places to people that know more than you. You know,
Right.
don't ask your lawyer how to fix a car, and don't ask your mechanic how to be a lawyer. You know,
Right.
Right. What do you think, Bill?
ask the right questions to the right people. Get
Yeah.
the resources first.
Yeah. Cause what they say, what's the old school saying, man? You hang around losers, you gonna be the fifth loser.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I'm
Hope
saying?
talking about John Hope. You hang around nine broke people, you're gonna be the 10th.
You know what I'm saying? But you know,
People think
like,
he's a sellout though. The dude Hope, the Hope Foundation, they think dude a sellout. I don't think he's a sellout. I think he get like he got it out the mud, man. I can tell how he talk. And you be more absolute when you get out the mud. People be trying to think it's a secret. No, you got to put in that work, man. You got to make decisions with precision.
It is a secret somehow because a lot of people work hard.
How's it a secret?
So, yeah, you saying work hard, and people keep saying grind, do it, just do what everybody else don't want.
I'm saying as far as the knowledge of learning while you working, like he was doing the housing game, he was learning while he was doing it.
Yeah, but you said all the thing you have to do is work hard. You'll be a janitor, clocking in, working your fingers to the bone, and in 20 years, with all the hard work in your soul, you're still gonna be a janitor.
So I talked about this yesterday.
The plan is just as important.
So
The plan is the secret, not
I
the
talked
work.
about this yesterday. You will or you won't, right? You will or you won't.
This
So
sounds
if you're
good.
a janitor, you will think about evolving or you won't, right?
So what you're telling me,
Yes.
the key thing you're saying is what you're not saying. You're saying you just work hard and you got to choose to be better.
I just told you the other part. You will or you won't. You will or you won't.
You will or you won't do what?
Mhm.
Do
whatever it takes. Whatever. When I got fired, because whatever it takes for me, it may be different for you. Whatever it takes for me, it may be different for you.
That's the thing. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's not the lack of hard work. It's not the lack of effort. It's that thing. Figuring out what that thing is. And it's different for everybody. And that's the hard thing.
But it's not a secret though. You just got to do it.
Work.
Figuring it out is not a secret. Figuring out is doing the work to figure it out, right?
Yeah, but if you got some advice or something that can help me, then hey man, you just.
I don't want you to do the work for me. I want to, like, if you know somewhere to go or if you know some resources, that's what I need. I need what's in that Mario box with the question mark on it.
Mm-hmm.
I need what's in that box. I don't even know what that is.
Well, how did Mario get the box?
I don't.
He punched it.
You get it. I don't. I'm trying to get what's in that box.
What if somebody learned, like Bob Hope, he learned something about the real estate game that he can't give it to you in 5 minutes?
No, I don't want you to give it. You just like, hey, if you say I gotta take this class, I'll take that class. And I'll sit there for 3 years or 4 years going to this degree path, if that's what it takes.
But people are not doing that. You tell people that, they're like, man, I don't want to do that's debt. They say that's debt. I don't want to do that. That's debt.
Well, maybe those people don't want it. And you can't make somebody.
But it's the majority. It's not it's the majority though. When we talk about majority and minority,
people always say, like you said, it's the hard work. The people don't want to do the hard work. People don't mind the work. We just want to know where we're going.
Even developing yourself is work, right? To stay developing yourself, that's hard
Nobody
work,
cares
right?
about the work because we're gonna have to work anyway.
Right.
It's
But you
the
got to decide what
direction.
you put the work in. You have to decide where you put what you
Exactly.
put the work
That's what the people want to know.
in. And you will or you won't. That's why I say you will or you won't.
You will or you won't what?
Put the work in the stuff that you need to get better in. Like if you want to do real estate, you will or you won't put the work in to get better in real estate.
That's a good answer.
But you got to get specific, and some people don't want to get specific. They stay too broad.
I
You have
think
to
they
narrow
want
it down
to.
to get
Yeah.
specific.
Sure, you absolutely right.
Yeah. So, what do you think, Phil?
I ain't got nothing to say. Hey, you know, you can work so hard and still not get nothing. But it's people that work hard that they probably wouldn't even know about a 401k or a Roth account. They just working. And
Yeah.
then you got people that know that have been working with them for years and they ain't never mentioned.
I've seen both sides of that fence. I've seen people that don't know, that really don't know, and I've seen people that they talk to them about it, and they'll say, "I don't want to do that." You know what I'm saying? I see, it's like a spectrum of things of decisions people
some
make.
people are scared of the risk, but
Sure,
it really ain't no risk. You just put the work in over here. But I don't want to risk.
At what
I
point?
don't wanna lose
Let me ask y'all this: from a man's standpoint, at what point in life are you responsible for not acquiring the knowledge of something?
That one, I think, after 18, you get your general education. Your parents are responsible to get you through high school. After that, it's you. You know.
Yeah, it's just once you know, then that's because it really ain't no certain age. Of course, you would think it is, but if you
I don't
don't,
think you ever know, because
you just never know.
I don't know what the key is for me personally. You know, I'm getting by. You know, but I can look back if I see I would did this and then.
I'm just saying, life. If you don't know, life will still punish you. Like I was just watching.
Exactly.
Like if you don't know how to inspect a house, or if you don't know what to look for, and they sell you a house with a bad foundation, once you sign the paperwork and that deal go through, whether you knew or not, you're gonna get punished. That's what you got to deal with now. You know
I know somebody bought a car, didn't know it takes premium gas. Guess what? They can't take the car back because they signed the papers.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all didn't tell me. Well, we didn't know we were supposed to tell you.
It said on the
all
sticker.
other research, you know about the rebates.
Yeah.
Now you were paying $5 a gallon. So
or you get this car and you don't know about sales tax, and they just give you the paper tags. You go in the revenue office. Ain't no payment plan. There is no payment plan in the revenue office. They want it all at once. They don't care how much it is. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's over $1,000. I'll tell you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They want $3,000. They want $3,500 today if you want your tax.
Yeah. You just ride bogus for a few years until you get pulled over.
But the penalty gonna be so great. What is the penalty when you don't?
Women say grown women find different stuff sexy. When you get tags, real tags,
yeah,
they like that, huh? That's what they like.
What's the penalty like? If you had to pay like $3,500, then you wait a couple years. What do you think the penalty? You might be paying like 5 racks.
I ain't been driving it, so I don't know.
No, I'm talking about you still got the car. I mean, whether you driving it or not, the sales tax is the sales tax because you bought the car.
Yeah, you don't pay the sales tax, but they ain't gonna give you no penalty.
You said what?
They won't give you no penalties
unless
you didn't get stopped and got a ticket.
I thought that's when you renew your tax. I'm talking about when you buy a new car and you have to pay the sales tax.
Yes, people ride around with them tags for a while.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna deny you on that, but I know it's something to come with that.
Hell, in my younger days, I did it, boy. I ain't playing.
Boy, no.
I don't care how long it say.
I know I'm gonna get pulled. I like nah. I know I'm gonna get pulled. I ain't playing around.
When you know them streets, you
Boy. Boy.
Yes.
I live on the north side, but nah, I can't do it.
Oh no, I wouldn't dare try that.
No, you know he on the back roads. He ain't really. Once he get to the cornfield, he good. You know what I'm saying? But all right, guys, we finna get ready to sign out this thing. Let us know what you think. What is a sellout and what is evolving, man? Everybody got different opinions. Some people look at facts, some people look at feelings, some people look at data. But let us know what you think. Bill, John, and Mike. Let us know what you think in the comments, and we signing out. Anything y'all want to say before we get out this thing?
See you later, world.
Yeah.